From discussions about politics and worthless news to product reviews, join us on this episode of Brainstorm, Pure Nonsense. Facebook, Rumble, what's up? Welcome back to Brainstorm, Pure Nonsense.
Yeah.
If you hadn't joined us before, my name's Kevin. This is Aaron. But if you got a chance, and if you hadn't already, make sure you go back and watch the YouTube first episode. It kind of explains what we're going to do on these channels. But I think we're just going to jump right into it. I think I'm going to start off with some worthless information. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
So me and the wife was talking today. American pie, apple pie. People say that's as American as apple pie. Did you know that the apple pie is not American? Did you know that?
What?
Yeah. It's come from England, believe it or not. Sure did. Yep, absolutely did.
So who made that up?
I don't know. I didn't dig a whole lot into it. But it says originally came from America, but is native.
At least
England.
It ain't made in China.
Shoo-wee. COVID pie. Good Lord Jesus, right now.
Yeah, at least it ain't made in China.
Yes.
I can take England. You know, I can take it. But if that was made in China too, I'd be like, let's just cut it off and go to the house. I mean, apple pie.
Yeah, I'm done. And I'm really not a real big apple pie fan. Really not.
I like it if it's got, I like it now. I mean, I like it generally, but I like if it's cooked and it's got them crumbles on it. Like it's got like, they've crumbled it. Like they used to do it at what restaurant? Darn, I can't remember. It was a restaurant that had it. It was like crumble. Might have been the K&W back in the day. You know, the one that smells like feet when you go in there? It's good. It's good. You know, feet and feces. It smells like feet and feces. But
I won't tell you what we call K&W. They're actually there's still some around here.
Oh, but, I grew up, son. That was if we went to eat lunch with my grandma.
That was high class.
Oh, that was that was in Fayetteville, son. Yeah. That was son to go line up, go through the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And son, it was it. That was it. But it did. The older I got though, I'd go in there and be like, it smell like feet and feces. I'm doing it.
Yes. Yeah, them old trays you push. Can you imagine what? Oh God, probably a cure for COVID on that.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you one thing. We was in the KW one time. This is right when Courtney, she'll kill me if she sees this. She was like 14 months old, and we walked in there, and she was on my shoulders. We're going through the line, get everything and all that. You know, we sat down. I put her in a high chair at the end, and when I put her in a high chair, she exploded. I mean, I was seconds from a mess down my back. I was like, we had to haul her out, dude. I had her on the back of that car in the parking lot. We had a time because it was everywhere. It was like a mushroom cloud come up back her. Oh God, it's bad. And so I'm like, my God, it smells like it, and now it smells like it worse.
Every time I think of the K&W, have you ever watched? It's a National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation.
I've seen it, but it's been a long time.
Well, I watch them. I've already watched Christmas Vacation once already. I love it. It's just classic. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
When Eddie and Clark go in Clark has lost all his money and he's going into this buffet. And they go up and they got chicken and beef or chicken and meat or something. And it's got them little stobs in it. Well, the stobs are wrong. The chicken is in the blue and the yellow is in the meat. And that guy looks at it and he says, "Oh, we'll switch that." And he just switches the signs over. It is in it. Anyway.
Oh,
Eddie says, "Give me some of the yellow and don't be getting cheap on me now." God, Lord have mercy. I ain't real good at buffets. I'm a big old dude, but I am not a buffet person.
You know, years ago I'd do the Golden Corral.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking when I first moved to Mount Airy. Now we eat that one right here in Mount Airy a lot. Yep. The one there, but that was 2001, 2.
Yeah.
It was fairly new.
Yeah.
But the more it got, it's like, wait a minute, y'all keep getting more and more food, but ain't They can't be more than more kitchen.
No, no.
So, there's 4 vats back there, and everything back there is cooked in them 4 vats. I'm thinking, no. And then what got me was when they got that chocolate fountain. Because
Oh,
young'uns stick their hands in it. And it's
almost
like,
to the knuckles.
oh
Just,
yeah. And I'm like, no. I can't, no.
I
You know
can't
what
do
I'm
it.
talking about? That,
Mm-mm.
their hands been all up in
Oh,
here,
yes,
and it's
yeah.
all
Oh,
digging. And next thing you know, they like all up in that chocolate fountain. You're like, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, no.
no, no.
And all in the biscuits. They pick up 5 and look at the one they won't put. I'm like, no, I'm out. Done. No, 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 no. I can't do it.
Uh,
I mean,
I,
youngest is nasty creatures, son.
yeah,
Nasty creatures.
no, shoot. But all right, next. I'm not a big wine drinker, first of all, before I start this
All right.
conversation. I'm not.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah.
I will tell you this story. I had congestive heart failure and heart disease started in 2012. You know that. But anyway,
Yeah.
I went to my cardiologist, which was a redneck. And me and him was talking. He said, do you drink wine or do you drink? And I said, no. He said, so you don't drink wine? I said, no. He said, well, wine, little red wine's good for your heart, your arteries and stuff. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, I'll try it. So we went to the local Walmart. And this was about the time Duck Dynasty was big. They on TV, they had bought a winery. And
I remember that.
yeah. So we went into the display, or went into Walmart, and in the produce up there, they had a big, nice, cool wooden wine display. Duck Dynasty had their sign and stuff out. I told my wife, I said, well, it's probably pretty good stuff. So we grabbed a bottle of it. Had to go buy a wine cork or whatever, opener, whatever you call it. I don't even know. We come home. I opened that stuff up and I took a drink. It was the best way I know to describe it is exactly like drinking vinegar. I was like, if this is what I got to drink to stay alive, let's just go and pick me out of casket. I'm out. I can't. Oh Lord, have mercy.
Was it rough?
Was rough? The rough. Don't touch it. It was just. It turned you inside out. It just Lord have mercy. But anyway, I said that to say this: about 700 grapes goes into one bottle of wine.
700.
700. 2.6.
You think the taste
pounds.
has got anything to do with them stomping them grapes with their feet?
Surely they don't do that now. I mean, we've been putting a man on the moon for years. So sure.
Well, did we? I mean, no, never mind.
I don't. You know what I mean.
I know. I'm just saying I mean, you don't know if they clean their feet or not. I don't know. That's what they used to say. They had to stomp all them grapes. You get a little foot fungus in there with the juice. You go ahead. Ooh,
no,
that's nasty.
Yeah, that is. No, I'm good. So anyway, all that being said, I don't drink wine. I'll drink grape juice. I love grape juice. Communion at church, I'm in. But outside of no, I'm good.
Yeah.
This is odd right here. I got to put my glasses down for this one because this is fine print. Crow, black crow, caw, caw, crow.
Yeah, yeah.
A 2011 study revealed crows can remember human faces. According to the study, crows, jays, and magpies hold a grudge. So, in other words,
now,
listen, I don't load. I seen that and I was like, did you ask him?
I was going to say, who asked the crow? You remember me? I mean,
I can see the crow going.
Now, I've had some blue jays try to, when blue jays attack kind of thing, right. You get around their nest.
Yeah.
I don't know that they're attacking because they know me.
I remember him. Go get him. Go get him.
Yeah, that's that same fella from down there. He's I think that's one shot my cousin. I don't know if in crows, man. I mean, they I don't know, but they recognize you.
That's what it says.
Next one lands on this fence here behind my house. I'm gonna go out there and give him a good look. and then go out there the next day and see if he
Give him a
remembers.
stink eye.
Yeah, see if the next day,
See if he remembers you.
I'll be
Just
like, hey, it's me.
well,
And
that's pretty much all I have for worthless information. We have
well,
some. I got some. Uh,
well, let me give you some worthless. This sort of,
yes.
I got looking up thinking, some of these states, because I'd seen something here about laws and stuff.
Hmm.
And so I looked up and just kind of went through some states on some crazy laws that they got on the books still.
Yeah.
I looked in North Carolina and Kentucky where we're at,
Yeah.
but I looked at some other ones too. Check this out. In Idaho, this is a law.
Hmm.
Cannibalism is strictly prohibited and punished by up to 14 years in prison.
Oh,
Cannibalism.
That's a surprise, ain't it?
You can't eat a person in Idaho. You can eat a tater. They known for taters. I guess they want to grow all them taters, give you an option or something. I don't know what the deal is, but you can't eat nobody
They probably
in Idaho.
served it down at the cave.
I mean, I thought, well, that's an odd law. And you think most laws are there because somebody broke it.
Yeah, right.
I don't know who been eating nobody, but that's rough. Check this out, Florida. People who own bars, restaurants, and other places where liquor is sold may be fined up to $1,000 if they participate in or permit any contest of dwarf tossing.
Sorry, I totally didn't think you'd say that. That caught me completely off guard. Dwarf
That's a law in Florida. You can't toss dwarfs.
Well,
I mean, we don't chunk no dwarfs around here. I mean, that's
there will be no dwarf chunking around here.
If I go down there to a restaurant, I'm going to walk around the bar area and I'm going to see if I see a sign up there in Florida anywhere it says no dwarf tossing. Because, I mean, it'd be unfair for somebody out of another state that
That's
it's
right.
legal.
Hey, I didn't know.
I mean, because it'd be legal in North Carolina and Kentucky. You can toss dwarfs here.
Right.
So, I mean, would it be fair to
Lord have mercy. I totally did that. Oh, my God. That caught
Oh,
me
I
off
know.
guard.
It's like Illinois. Urban legend says it's a crime in Illinois to possess more than $600 worth of salamanders. That'd be about 75 plus is what that comes out to. I looked it up. You can't own more than 75 salamanders. I guess there's a club or something there. I don't know what that is.
Must be.
Oregon. I mean, whatever. I've seen them, but I never wanted to, have a herd or nothing. Oregon, leaving a container of urine or fecal matter on the side of the road is a Class A misdemeanor.
Leaving it? Like, what, in a Gatorade bottle or something? Or?
Yeah, I guess so. But now, if you put the other in a Gatorade bottle,
it's okay.
you're good. No.
But I mean,
you
it's
can't
okay.
leave. It says you can't leave urine or fecal matter
right.
in a container set inside the road. But if you get that other in a Gatorade
if you
bottle,
get it in there, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm with you now.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
What cop pulled over and found a little jar somewhere and thought, we're gonna sue somebody? And how'd you trace it back?
Well, I mean, it is,
but wouldn't you have to have something on the books in order to, unless they're gonna fingerprint that jug and be like, we found him. And we found
maybe
him.
He does.
This dude's been wanted for 30 years and he got caught for peeing inside the road in the jug. I mean,
I wonder if you can pee on the side of the road. Like, it ain't in a jar.
I was going to say they can't. Well, they ain't going to find that unless they see you doing it.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean,
so what state
okay,
is this?
That's Oregon.
Oregon. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Rhode Island. Yeah, next time you're there, don't stop and pee in a jug. Someone who bites off another person's limb will face no more than 20 years in prison, but no less than 1.
Well, that's a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, so don't go biting off nobody's arm or.
You got to bite it clean off or just bite it?
No. Don't say that. You have to bite it off. Someone who bites off another person's limb will face no more than 20 and no less than a year in jail. So, I mean, I guess you can bite the fire up as long as you don't gnaw it off. But, I mean, Rhode Island, Utah, no one may hurl a missile at a bus or a bus terminal except peace officers and security personnel.
Is that standard issue? Will you
I'm thinking, man,
strapped with a missile?
I mean, my daddy was a cop, but he had a gun. I never seen him with a missile. But a police officer can hurl a missile at a bus stop or a bus, but you can't do it. You can't do it. North Carolina. Here you go.
This will be good.
North Carolina. I got 2 for North Carolina because I had to. I couldn't help it. Elephants may not be used to plow cotton fields in the state of North Carolina.
I don't know. Not one single person owns an elephant anywhere besides the zoo.
I'm thinking, did somebody steal one from Asheboro and attempt it? Because what would make you go, look now, y'all can't be using them elephants like
that. Well, I'm sure them things pull a lot more than any horse.
But could you the road, their foot's big as a road. They stomp it.
That's true too. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of cotton you be plowing, but you can't use elephants. Just so, hey, if you ever start farming, don't use an elephant to pull for cotton. I guess you plow anything else with it because it just says cotton. It don't say.
So if I got me an elephant and 100 acres of biker, I'm good.
I guess you can go to it.
I wonder if there's any of them on Facebook Marketplace. The elephant.
We got to look them up and see.
I might look it up.
See what it costs to ship one over here.
Yeah.
And, I need an elephant for plowing, but not cotton. Zebulon. This is just in Zebulon, North Carolina. This is one of the laws that, whatever. You can do it anywhere else, I guess.
Right.
It's illegal to walk on top of the water tower in Zebulon, North Carolina.
Well, praise God.
It's illegal.
There was old country song. Old John Deere Green. He wrote that.
Yeah.
Wrote it on the side of that. It wasn't a Zebulon. I guarantee you that.
You. Well, I guess in Mount Airy you can walk on top of it.
Well, yeah.
It's not but now in Zebulon, don't get on that water tower.
Don't go down there messing.
You get down there messing up, get on that water tower, you're going to jail. Here's Kentucky. Now check this out. Every legislator, public officer, and lawyer must take an oath stating that they have not fought a duel with a deadly weapon.
Now, wait a minute. Just so I make sure I'm thinking right. A duel. On the movie, you take 10 paces, turn around, and bang, bang.
That's what I'm getting. I guess so. Okay. I guess you can fight it with something ain't deadly.
So
but if you I guess you can't take a sword or
now do you think
a shotgun.
Every other state that's okay, you could do?
I guess you could do and still get elected.
Oh, elected.
It says every legislator, public officer, or lawyer must take an oath. You got to take an oath stating.
So if you're nothing, if you're just average Kentuckian,
no, you can do all you want to. This is Hatfield McCoy country. I guarantee there was some duels.
Oh yeah.
But I guess they did. I guess maybe they're making sure that it wasn't none of that crowd. It was going to be elected and start a war or something. Now, here was another one.
Is this Kentucky?
Yeah.
Oh,
this is my last. This is my last one of these.
Okay.
There's a statute that forbids women from wearing bikinis, or women that wear bikinis from walking down the highway unless a police officer or other official is guarding them. The law makes an exception for women below 90 pounds and above 199. So if you 200 pound or up, you can walk down there all day long, or if you're under 90. But between 90 and 199, you can't do it without a cop or some official walking you.
Laws.
Yeah. I'm guessing it'd have to be the DMV that would check that, because it'd have to be somebody with scales.
Scales, yeah. Yeah.
What cop's gonna be brave enough to stop a woman walking and say, "Ma'am, I need to find out how much you weigh"?
Yeah. Touch him, cause I wouldn't.
Yeah,
ma'am,
you don't even ask him that, much less.
What? Could you imagine that conversation? Oh Lord of mercy.
Because here's the thing. You've got, to stop them and to tell them to wait, you've got to have probable cause.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
you got to be guessing. Hey, I'm you know,
you
you
a little bit
either
chunky. I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie, you a little bit chunky. You look a little bit chunky.
Oh my,
Lord of
woo.
mercy. uh,
Oh help us. But I mean, just saying that'd be. I wouldn't want to be a cop, and yeah, I'd
no,
just be like,
and
I'd be
not.
riding down the road. There's one walking. I'd be like, I mean, I didn't see her. Oh, anyway, that's my craziness. Now I got some more. I got a couple more. I got some more stuff. But what you got? Go back to you.
Okay, let me put my specs on. Oh God. Oh, we. Let's see where we at. Nah, let's go over here. Nah, we're gonna save that. And that's good. All right. This happened in North Carolina. Itchy left-handed man. That's the title of the story. A Carolina man, North Carolina man, said his left hand was itching. So he pulls in to a gas station, wanting a tea. He said, my left hand had started itching so badly the closer I got to the store. I just said to myself, let's try something. It was like my left hand was telling me to stop. So the man bought a $20 scratch off, went to his truck, and won $100,000. His left hand. Left hand don't lie, son. It just dig it, just itch it. You know what I mean? You ever
Yeah,
heard that?
I have not heard that, but
Really?
I know what. Huh?
You ain't never heard that, really?
No, but
But
I'm telling you right now, I want that guy's information.
well,
Oh,
I didn't say his name, but it's on there. I ain't gonna say his name, but I don't know what
well,
part of North Carolina it don't say. So, but
yeah. I
yeah,
want his information though, because I mean, if I'm ever, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna call him and say, "Hey, you itching?"
let me
I was
know when
thinking
you
about
itch.
pulling over, but I wanted to make sure you was itching. If you ain't itching, I ain't pulling over.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Was it like an old
It's like an
folklore thing,
old,
or
like a wise or something.
wives'
My
tale? Whatever.
wife, my wife will
I
be
mean, I've
sitting in
heard your
there.
ears itching. Somebody's talking about you,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
stuff.
But my wife will
But
be sitting in there and she'll start. She said, "My left hand's itching." Well, you ain't supposed to scratch back like out towards it. You're supposed to rake it in, like you scratch towards your wrist, like you're raking it in. Yeah,
huh?
yeah. I thought everybody
I
well.
never heard that. No, I hadn't heard
That's a
that.
weird
That's a
North
new one.
Carolina law. That's all.
Well, hey,
Speak.
that's yeah.
No, 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 no. Yeah. I don't know if it was my grandparents. I don't really know where I heard that from first. But yeah, yeah. I
Go
mean,
ahead.
now if I knew it would work, I'd scratch mine till I got to the other side if it
So,
would
well,
work.
now, does it have to itch first, or you? I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
it itches first, and then you come into money. Yeah.
I'd go stick it some poison ivy, and son, I'll be rich.
No, 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 no. Don't worry about it. No, no. I don't know how.
I've been itching for 3 weeks. I ain't got a dime yet.
Yeah, my left hand's itched before, and I mean, I ain't a wealthy fella. I mean, I ain't got no big kind of money, so it's whatever, you know. But anyway, you'll enjoy this one right here.
Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I couldn't find a date on this. The U.S. Air Force is looking for a missing fighter jet.
Like currently?
Well, that's what I mean. I couldn't find a date on it. Let me look here. I read it. I don't think it, I don't think it showed, I don't think it told a date. I really, no, I don't see anything.
Huh.
Um, but anyway, the pilot ejected from it. U.S. Air Force has been unable to locate the F-35 and now appealed to be public for help tracing it. They're looking at the pub trying to get people to help them find it. So
Well,
now what has happened if they have lost $150 million airplane. That's what it says right here. Remains a mystery after parachuted to the ground after the pilot North Charleston. I just seen that. It was last seen in the skies above North Charleston, and they've lost it. It's gone. It's the Bermuda
How,
Triangle. It's the only thing I'm figuring.
how do you lose a jet? I mean, we got radar and GPS, Live 360,
Yeah, even I mean, even
find my
my
phone.
yeah,
I mean, I can find my dog
yeah.
with that little Apple thing on his neck.
Well, if I sat around, I did this one time. My wife would take a shower. I just want to see if it worked. I picked up her phone. It was not unlocked, nothing. And I just started talking about golf clubs. I'd say TaylorMade, Top Flight, Nike, blah, blah, blah. God is my witness. When she come out of the shower and she come back in there to sit down, and I said, let me know if you see golf ads or anything about golf, shoes, balls, golf balls, or whatever, anything. And it
Yeah.
did. But they can't
Oh,
find a jet.
yeah. I mean, think about that.
I mean, a jet, it's not a needle in a haystack. I mean, this
I
big as
mean,
my
back when
house.
Reagan was president, he dropped a bomb in Gaddafi's house,
Mm, mm-hmm. Yep.
and we can't find one of our own jets here.
No, it's probably towing company. Probably.
I
I
bet
mean,
somebody got that thing
recovery.
scrapped.
It probably
Somebody
repossessed.
scrapped it.
Yeah.
Somebody scrapped it.
Scratch. Yeah. Repossessed, stripped down, sold parts.
That quick, it landed down their
Yeah.
backside and it was stripped down. They
Yeah.
didn't know it was a plane sitting there.
Yeah.
Wings
Well.
gone, everything out, out.
So anyway, that's my worthless news
But let
for
me give you
today.
this. This
Okay.
was the house here, and
Okay.
I missed it about 2 weeks ago or maybe three. I was riding the car, and kids anymore they hear stuff and they'd
Mm-hmm.
heard stuff at school. So the girls go, "Hey, what's the bad finger mean?"
Yeah.
They won't know what the bad finger. That's what they're calling it, the bad finger. That's what they
Yeah.
heard at school, I guess. But they're homeschooled now. But
Yeah.
before, I guess they were here. So like, what's the bad finger? I'm like, so I'm like, I'm not going to tell, a 7, 9, and 10 year old.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm, and it seems like when I was growing up, it meant a little something different than what it
Mm-hmm.
does now. But
Yeah.
I don't, But anyway, um, so they kept on about it, and we just kept kind of jogging around saying anything about it. And then they kept on. They finally said, "Well, can I do the bad finger to the devil?" Yeah, they're like, I shouldn't do it to people, but can I do the bad
Yeah.
finger to the
Right.
devil? That was the
Right.
question.
Right.
And I was like, well, uh, if you got to do it to somebody, ain't no better person to do it to the devil.
Yeah. That's
But
true too.
that come out of nowhere. Can I get a bad finger to the devil? And I thought, my Lord of mercy. You want to tell them no, but
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, if anybody ever deserved it,
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. You're
I
exactly right.
mean,
Yep.
he deserves it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you hate to tell them that because their timing may not be exactly right.
Right.
You,
True.
you know,
Yeah.
through and
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to explain. No, they're just giving that to the devil.
Yeah.
That's when things you're gonna get calls on stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
from it's that I just
When you see the number pop up, you're like, oh,
you're
yeah, I know
like,
what this
oh,
is about.
they've been giving the devil the bad finger. That's it. But but no, that was kind of I thought that was kind of funny. They want to know, well, whenever they tell them exactly what it meant, but they were like, yeah,
Right.
can I give it to the devil? We're like, well, you know.
Uh,
So if you ever see my kids in there
randomly.
randomly, it has nothing to do with anybody. It's all about the devil.
Okay.
So you know. and this was something.
Yeah.
You ever lose stuff around your house?
Absolutely.
All right. If you lose something,
Mhm.
I talked about this the other day. I think you were there when I was talking about it. If you lose something, like your wife misplaced something,
Hmm. You did
Well, I
talk about
wonder if
this
it's
the other day.
wonder if and you're looking everywhere. I mean, turning
Yeah.
everything, throwing pillows, you
Hmm.
jerking the seats out of the cushions. I mean,
Yeah.
you going through everything. Ain't found it. So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, it might be. I said, where's it here? No, it ain't there. I'm like, and it's like everything I named. No, no, it's not there. I'm like, what? If you don't know where something is,
Mhm.
how you know where something ain't?
That's exactly right. You're exactly right. Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, if I don't, if I know everywhere it ain't, then I'd have to know where it is
Yeah.
because there wouldn't be one place left if I know everywhere it ain't.
That's right. Uh,
That's
yeah.
just
That that
my
that.
hypothesis from the house. If you don't know where something is, you can't tell me where it ain't.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's a lot of truth in that.
And this is probably going to start some arguments right now in living rooms. Right now, people starting to argue right now. They're looking at each other. Quit looking at your wife. Look
And
back.
we're
Look
real
back toward the
sorry.
screen. Look back toward the screen. Look toward the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. We're real sorry about anything if you and your wife sitting there or wife and husband, whatever, we're real sorry, from the bottom of our hearts. We're sorry.
The only way we would not be sorry is if you actually recorded it and sent us the fight, and we could see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we would
We'll
enjoy
get,
it. We
yes.
might still be a little sorry if it got bad, but we'd enjoy watching the fight.
uh, uh,
But
what else you got? You got anything else?
that's about all the crazy. Well, no, I say it's
Okay.
my serious is still crazy just because I think it's stupid. Now it's
Okay.
not going to be, uh, I guess you'd say, culturally and politically correct.
Okay. Yep.
But Ohio, we had all these elections last night.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
kept
Yeah.
our
Yep.
governor. I didn't. It is what it is. We'll deal with it for a few more years, and that's just where I'm at. But Ohio voters approved a radical amendment removing the limits on abortion gender transition procedures. Now, listen, they approved a ballot measure Tuesday night that will effectively outlaw any restrictions on abortion and other procedures that involve reproduction, including gender transition surgeries. The measure, known as Issue 1, will also remove parental consent and notification requirements for minors who undergo the procedures. That means a kid, unless, am I here or not? Kid ain't got to tell mom and dad. He just go off to school and wind up having something done
Yeah.
and not tell parents. Now, I, I'm gonna get a little sideways here a minute. If I think my youngest ain't in that mess, so I ain't got to worry
Right.
about that. Too,
Yeah.
they got more
Mine, man.
sense because I explain things
Mm-hmm.
pretty straight at home.
Yep. Yep.
They
Yep.
understand
There
when
ain't a
things
lot of
come on
gray area
TV.
with me.
No, no, it's kind of like here it is. This is right or
Yep.
wrong,
Mm-hmm.
black or
Yep.
white. Here's what
Yes,
it
sir.
is.
Yes,
So
sir.
my kids, don't ask my kids about it out in public because they'll tell you what
Yeah.
I've told them, and you don't want my definition of a lot of stuff.
May get the
So,
bad finger. Just
oh
saying.
yeah, yeah, they do. Now, but if I had a kid in school
Mm.
and some teacher, squall-eyed teacher, or somebody started trying to talk them into, well, maybe your issues are the fact you're not really what you are.
Right.
And they start them down some process of doing something. Let me tell you something. Do I have to notify anybody about the surgeries the teacher gonna need?
Mm. Yeah.
If they ain't got to
Yeah.
notify me about my kid's surgery, I ain't notifying nobody about the teacher's surgery.
This world.
Because somebody been had some trouble. If my young one would show up at the house and be like, well, teacher talked to him about it, this is what I do. No, see, my granddaddy be done got up and walked out. We done had some trouble.
Yeah.
And we be down there at the schoolhouse and ain't gonna be no days like that. Won't be no day. I can't, but this is something they passed that now is legal. It says no limitations at all on abortion. So I guess you just, if you decide you don't want it, whatever. And or you ain't got to notify parents or do. There's no restriction on none of that stuff. We have lost our minds.
Yes. Well,
Could you imagine our grandparents if that was to happen in their day. See,
Oh,
the thing is, I feel bad in ways because I look back at them and think they wouldn't be having this conversation.
no.
They've been down there and beat the windows out of something. I mean, I'm just saying that's them old people, them old school. They've been like, look here, I don't know what you thinking or what you thought, but you better rethink it because this ain't happening. Oh Lord, it wouldn't have been. That's why it wasn't an issue.
Yeah,
they waited to that generation about gone, and I don't know. It's just we've lost our minds.
Yeah, well,
and to think there's a majority of people that would vote for that kind of crap. What?
Oh, obviously.
What are they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what. Yeah, we absolutely may get kicked off of YouTube.
If we do go to Rumble, we'll be over there.
We'll be, I promise you.
Well, they don't give our crap what we say.
But I don't. The Bible don't speak of 2,500 genders. Ever how many there is? I think at last there's like 100 and some.
Yeah, they claim there's a bunch.
No. 2.
Almond Joy got nuts. Mountains don't.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Am I a preacher? No, I'm not a preacher. Am I a big Bible thumper? No, not a Bible thumper. Do I know the difference between right and wrong? My 4-year-old little girl knows the difference in right and wrong.
Yeah.
It don't take I
mean, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
Like I said, we may lose some followers.
That's fine. Hey, that's look, fine. Look, if you don't like it, listen, say bye.
Yeah, that's right.
You go.
What was that you said in the very first video? I think it was. If you're left, that's what you need to do.
If you're left, it's what you need to do is leave because you ain't gonna like this. I mean, it's not like if you saw the first one, you got warned. Yeah. So now it's on you.
This ain't no political. I'm definitely not a political person. I know in the first video, Aaron said something about no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm really not. But the world and what scares me.
See, here's the thing: these kind of things shouldn't have anything to do with politics.
No, it's not.
These are moral, just common sense issues.
Yeah, that's right. It's not me I'm worried about, and it's not. I'm sure it's not you you're worried about. It's your kids and my grandkids.
Exactly.
That's you know what I mean. That's going on.
If nonsense like that can get put on a ballot in America, what's going to be on the ballot time my youngers is grown? They got young.
Think about your grandbaby fixed to come. Well, I mean, can you imagine?
Oh, she's going to go through the class of pawpaw long before she gets old. Yeah, that's crazy, crazy.
Well, while we're on the ranting, I debated. I think I texted you about this.
Yeah,
I seen this.
I said, get it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said, get it. This here, hang on, I've lost my glasses. We're real organized around here. I've got glasses. Yeah. I mean, you ought to see this $1 million setup I got here. Anyway.
Mine? What you talking about? I took it out of the closet and set it down.
Yeah, no, actually, well, yeah, part of it I did today, actually. This is local. I'm not going to tell anybody where. I'll tell you the date. It's happened November 2nd. I just happened to see it today. Local police office arrested a guy, male, 32 years old. Tells his address on 2 accounts of first-degree statutory rape, 2 counts of incest, 2 accounts of first-degree statutory rape. No, sorry, I didn't say that. Sorry. 3 accounts of first-degree statutory sex offense. Am I reading that right? Hang on. No, sorry. 3 accounts of indecent liberties with a child. Okay. But it's okay. His court date is set for end of November. He is under a $5.125 million bond. And I was going to say something on that post.
But I read on down. Hadn't he been under a different name? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He
deported.
Yeah, he was. Hang on.
So he was deported, and I wonder if there's no way if he got deported like that, he legally came back.
previously deported from the United States under the name blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he's not legally in this country.
No, take all that out of the equation.
Yeah. Oh no, no. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah. Just I'm just talking about just erase all that. All right.
Yeah.
And I wanted to comment so bad, and I probably should have, but I'm not definitely not one to start crap, junk, drama, whatever. The only question I ask is why are we having a court date? You can take that ever how you want to take it. I'm not saying that's all I'm saying. There's one or two things needs to happen. No court date. And if you're going to put him in jail, don't put him in the local one. Put him in a pen in the prison and let them guys in there know and what he did. And the problem will solve itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that's ugly, and we'll probably get beat down on that, but I'm sorry. What's right is right. Just like this happened just the other day. My wife went in the bathrooms. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. The bathrooms, the labeling is kind of confusing this day and time. I mean, it really is. I've seen a few. I'm disabled, so I don't go in public places a whole lot. My wife went in to use the bathroom. It's a gas station, big gas station. She was using the bathroom. A guy walks in, uses the bathroom. She sits still. He leaves. Hope she don't get mad for telling me or for me telling this. But anyway, another guy came in, used the bathroom, and she was ready to get out of her stall. So she opened the stall, and there was a guy standing there washing his hands. And he looked at her, she looked at him, and he said a few choice words and said, "I'm in the women's bathroom." Said they need to fix these signs around here. Welcome to America.
Yeah, well, yeah. It ain't been a month. A guy we know does a podcast was talking about in California where he lives. They had passed some bill making the bathrooms out there by such year were going to be neutral altogether. And they've already got some in airports that you walk in. Some of these airports in some of these states have already done it. That you walk in and it is. I mean, it's just free for all. Who wants to go's got to go. And I'm like, we're asking for trouble. Yeah. I mean, it's stupid. It's stupid to begin with. Yeah. That guy, yeah. Somebody does that kind of crap like he did, whatever.
Yeah.
The reason people do stuff is because there is no.
They know they can get by with it.
Yeah, it's not handled like it used to be.
Yeah, no.
And back in the day, and then mess like this. That's the thing I think about my kid, because I'm telling you right now. First time I'm up in some place.
Yep.
Now, dude, make a mistake, that kind of thing goes to signage ticket. That's one thing.
Right.
You know, they need to fix that crap.
Yeah.
But one of these hairy-legged dudes in a dress, it is what, you know.
Yep.
All I'm going to say.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead. Identify as what you want to identify.
Like I said,
I'm just going to identify as a redneck and do what a redneck does.
I've never been a fighter. Never been a fighter. Like, you didn't see me at the local armory on Saturday night, you know, entering, here's my $5. I'm going, no, that's not me. I've never been me, and it'll never be me. But
I'll take you pay $5 one.
Huh?
I'll take you pay $5 one.
Yeah. $5 get us popcorn or something. But yeah, that I got kids. 4-year-old little girl. No, ain't gonna fly. Like a broke kite.
Yeah, I mean, that's just.
And I know that's ugly. You know, some people will say that's ugly. Be like, okay, well, call me ugly then. Whatever. I don't care. You got your opinions. Why can't I have mine?
Yeah, and my opinion comes with a warning. So I mean, and again, you know, don't look across the room at me and think, wonder if he's gonna care if I go in there with his young.
Go find
Okay.
out.
Number one, I'm in Kentucky.
Yeah.
From the South.
Yeah.
Don't do stupid stuff. You're gonna do that crap, go to California and do it. Don't
Yeah.
do that stupid stuff over here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's right.
That's nuts. And
What do you think we said? You think we said enough to get thrown off yet?
probably. Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
okay. Cool. Cool,
Here was
cool.
another one I
Oh,
thought was
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
neat. Hillary Clinton said this today. They were asking her some questions.
Mhm.
You know, I know she's one of your favorite people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and they asked her
Once
what
again,
she thought of.
not a political person.
But she did say this. They asked her about what she thought about Trump winning the
Yeah.
presidency next year. She said a Trump 2024 win would end the country.
Oh, Lord.
None of this stupid crap that's going on now. None of this left wing agenda. None of this apologizing to every other country for us being America. None of this threatens anything about the country. That they're a left wing agenda.
Mm.
But if Trump gets back in, it's the end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton said it.
You know, I know he'll be watching this, or will watch this when I post it. My daddy said, me and my dad used to restore tractors years ago. My daddy would come down to the shop, be cold, memories, great memories, be cold. Daddy'd walk in the shop. He said, well, I'm really surprised Jesus didn't come back last night. And they ain't many days goes by. You could watch the news or you hear some stories like what we've been talking about. That's more true now than it's ever been. And it'll be more true tomorrow than it was today.
Everything going on in Israel, everything going on over there, everything pointing toward it.
Yes.
And, you know, we have a lot of fun. Now we have a lot of fun laughing.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
But truth be known, is with all this craziness going on in this world, all this ignorance, one thing you better not mess up on is knowing where you're going.
Yes, sir.
You better know where you're going.
Like I said a while ago, I'm not a Bible thumper, but if I sit right here, well, I don't know how that would work unless I could leave a note and tell my wife how to post it. If I draw my last breath right now, I'll see you when you get there.
That's it. That's it.
I know exactly 100% where I'm going.
And if you wonder what we're talking about, email us. We'll be glad to tell you.
Comment,
so you can know that you know.
Yes,
yeah, comment anything you want to. We'll tell you. It's a relationship with him. That's what it's about.
Yes.
And but we like having fun, and we have fun. We have a good time.
Yeah, some people think Christians is
boring. And listen, I've been in situations where they are.
Oh yeah.
And you know, where, I mean, it's like some. I mean, I've been there, son. Lord help us. But you know, heaven ain't gonna be that way. Trust me, heaven ain't gonna be like that. Heaven ain't gonna be all boring.
I've thought about this many times. When you do die and you go to heaven, that's when you start living.
Oh, totally.
This. My daddy's always said this is just a pass through. It is. It really. I mean, that's it.
That's it. That's it.
No.
This is totally temporary. You look at a lot of eternity. This is totally temporary.
Yes.
But man, make all the difference you can while you're here.
Yes. Anyway, you got. Sorry. Well, I'll go on all night long. We're gonna maybe sometime, start live if we get enough subscribers. Maybe.
Yeah, we gotta have at least 50 subscribers, I think, on YouTube.
Yeah. And we got
if we got 20, I think. If we last till 50 before they pull us off.
We'll probably get 49, get kicked off.
Yeah, they'll kick us off at 49 and say, well, boys, y'all said too much or you got too much. You know, they'll flag us or something. We'll probably get a warning tonight. And,
probably.
Whenever he drops it. And stupid. But yeah. So once we get based on right now, if we hit 50, then we can do these live.
Yes.
And have some fun, which that'll be dangerously fun.
It will be dangerously fun. That old song, what is that rock song? Living on the Edge? Aerosmith or somebody?
Yeah, it had to be.
But speaking of that, if you hadn't already, YouTube, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell. That way, you know, when we post videos, you'll get a notification. Share it, Facebook, whatever. I don't know. Instagram, I don't know. I got Facebook. Why do I have Facebook? truthfully, marketplace. That's
Yeah, you can find some great stuff
I
on there,
love
man.
marketplace.
I bought vehicles,
Yes, yes.
motorcycles,
I'd rather. I don't.
boats.
Everybody's got their problems. I got my problems. You got your problems. I scroll on Facebook. Oh, something, something, something. If you get on there and you say, "Well, I just really don't like this person," and if you put it that way, ever how many friends you got, all thinks you're talking about them. So I just stay
Oh,
away. I just stay away. I go on marketplace and see what I can find, and But anyway, share it. We are going to upload this one to Rumble. Not 100% sure how that works. I don't, which I'm the one that's got to understand it.
he's kind of the tech guy.
No, I'm
And
not the tech guy. I know enough to get them on YouTube and Rumble. That's about as far as I know. But we're gonna try to learn Rumble. I've heard a few people talk about they like Rumble. It's not what's it
censored.
called? Yeah, it's not that we're gonna cuss. That's not what it is. But um,
No, we're not going. No,
no,
it's the same thing you're getting here. It's
yeah,
just
oh yeah, yeah,
YouTube may not like his either. So
no. But anyway,
but
y'all, we've had a blast. We'll come back in next week. And I was gonna say something about the episodes, but I was like, nah, episode 1 to nah, we'll do that. But we'll be back next week. Day's Wednesday. We'll do it probably midweek, something. Try to drop it midweek.
midweek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all
Share this with everybody. Share it. Help us get it out.
Make sure
Somebody
you hit that
needs to laugh.
Oh yeah. Well, like me and you said before, in this day and time, everybody needs to laugh. Yes.
You need to laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell. That way you can be able to know and keep up with the videos. Until next time, appreciate y'all.
Brainstorm, pure nonsense.